Today we're here in Pigeon Forge, and this is where our journey is gonna start. But we're gonna do some exploring. You guys ready?
Ready.
Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Beautiful Pigeon Forge. Highly recommend everybody coming up here at the LeConte Center parking and just staring at the beauty and getting a perspective of Pigeon Forge itself and all the mountains surrounding it. So you'll probably notice that the other Will is not with us. Unfortunately, he had a personal emergency that he had to attend to up in Michigan. So he had to leave late last night. But the good thing is Denise will be with us, and we're going to drive her back up to Michigan at the end of this trip. So he's okay. Don't worry. Everything is okay there. But it is personal. And so, yeah, he had to cut his trip short. But Denise, well, she'll be here for the rest of this here. And the weather today is pretty warm. Doesn't look like it's overcast, but we're looking close to 90 degrees. But it is breezy, and it feels good. So we don't really have a plan. We did have a plan, but that kind of changed last night when we were trying to figure out, Denise didn't know she was going to go back up to there or what was going on. But today what we're going to do is we're just going to drive around. We'll probably pick up lunch somewhere. I know Dawn wants to go and take a look at some areas with some beautiful scenery. So we'll probably do that. I don't know. We don't know where today will take us. But hopefully you guys will stay for the ride. Oh, there's the Smoky Mountain Wheel and the island. You can see the rooftop of the Comedy Barn. And the giant cross on top of the hill over there off of Wares Valley Road. And that's Bluff Mountain. We have a video in our library where we drove all the way up there. They have these $1 million view cabins that are abandoned. Old school cabins at that. Beautiful drive, but very treacherous. I don't recommend folks doing that on their own. It's a very, very narrow roads up there. Of course, you have the Red Roof Mall and all the go-kart tracks. And you got the Holiday Inn, the new Holiday Inn. And they have a new bridge down there. You can go from the island parking and walk right on the parkway. And I just love how the mountains just surround the area. And of course, LeConte Center. But I highly recommend coming up here and just taking it in. One of the things that Denise wanted to do, and she asked us right off the bat, was let's do the Applewood Farmhouse. And this is her favorite place, so that's what we're going to do for lunch today. And they've been in business for over 35 years. And arguably, this is probably maybe one or number 2 restaurant in the area. Welcome to the Farmhouse, established in 1987. I got some nice benches you can sit out here and relax while you wait for your table to be called.
I like a 20-minute wait.
20 minutes. 20 minutes ain't bad at all. No, we waited for almost an hour over at the old mill. Yeah. Now, you were saying that this is your favorite place to eat in the area. Yeah, so we're back. Seeing that we have 20 minutes before we can sit down, let's take a look at the beautiful grounds I have here. Beautiful rose bushes. It's always decorated very nicely for even all the seasons. In fact, fall is really, really nice here. And there's so much to do over here. They have a cider mill. They have a candy factory. They have a Christmas shop. And they have 2 restaurants. Of course, this here is the original location here. But if you walk all the way down on the other end of this plaza, there's another restaurant, and it's called The Grill. This is one of the things they're known for here, the apple fritters and the julep. And you get one with every meal served. You can indulge in the fritters and the julep. Yeah, I got the little Pigeon River across the street. A lot of folks usually fish over there. Must have some good fishing. So this here is their menu, and it's pretty much on this placemat here, and the prices are really reasonable. They're under $20 for lunch, so, and they pretty much have all your classics. They got the southern fried chicken, they got the chicken and dumplings, pork chops, they got country fried steak. So did you see anything good on there?
I see a couple things. Like I usually always get the chicken pot pie or pie the chicken tenders.
So you do have your favorites.
Yeah.
So I normally get the fried chicken because I think that the fried chicken here might be the best in all of the Smoky Mountains. Just saying. So our waters, our juleps, and the apple fritters are here. Now this here is literally to die for. Those fritters are a reason why most people come here. Plus the food in general is really good. So yeah, you got the apple butter over here, and these little things are amazing. They melt in your mouth. And that's the Applewood julep. That's also amazing. I think it's a mixture of orange juice and pineapple juice. And I think there's something else in there. I can't remember off the top of my head. I couldn't find it on the menu what was in there. Maybe I'll come across it a little bit later. But that's also good too. And Denise already knows what this is about. You've been bugging us since coming to town. She's like, gotta go to the Applewood. We gotta hit up the Applewood. I'm gonna get the Farmhouse roast turkey and dressing. I think Denise says she's gonna get the chicken cordon bleu, which was suggested by our waitress. And what are you getting, Dawn?
Applewood julep grilled chicken.
And Dawn's gonna get the Applewood julep grilled chicken. So now that we're all ordered, let's get into that, the fritters there, man. This is what it's about. You gotta dip it in that apple butter. Good stuff, isn't it? You know, they say, especially up in Michigan, good stuff, Maynard, right?
Yeah.
Is that what they say? Yeah, that's what they say up there. Yeah, go ahead. Oh boy. And this apple butter, oh my goodness. It's amazing stuff. So I ordered the vegetable to change it up this time, just to be different from the girls over here. Of course, they got the famous broccoli. You dip your fritter in the broccoli? I guess that's a new spin on it, right? And that's the inside of that tasty fritter there.
It's really hot.
This is the vegetable. That julep is refreshing. In lunches here, I got the turkey and the sausage dressing, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes, and the broccoli casserole, which is absolutely amazing. You got, what'd you get over here?
Sweet potato.
So you got sweet potato, the cordon bleu, right? And mashed potatoes. So that is the Applewood grilled chicken breast, right? Looks good. Looks like it's seasoned pretty well, right?
That's supposed to be the apple relish.
Is that the apple relish?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got sweet potatoes like Denise, and mashed potatoes. It looks really tender, doesn't it? The chicken.
Yeah, I was looking to see where the ham and all that.
Cutting into it.
Looks real tender, don't it?
There it is, Will.
Oh. Oh. She wanted to show everybody the ham. There's the ham. Well, I got the ham in her, right? You were concerned about the ham. She was. Yeah. Oh, wow.
It does kind of have apple jubilee flavor to it.
So you can taste the apple in it and stuff, yeah.
And the
It's
apple
glazed.
relish is like pickled.
It's pickled apples, like. The turkey's really good. Yeah. Under all the way through. And that's a side view of the turkey there. And that's the sausage dressing cut in half there. So another visit to the apple barn, and it's always good. And today was the same, more good food. Of course, this time we all tried something new. I'm a creature of habit, and I do have my favorites like the fried chicken, and I was missing that. So most likely if I go back, I'm gonna stick to like the fried chicken, the pork chop, you know, oh gosh, the meatloaf is really good. And what'd you think, Dawn?
It was good. It was something different. I haven't had the chicken breast yet, and I did today. So.
Yeah. What'd you think, Denise?
It was really good. Yeah.
Good as always, right? Of course, Denise is like, when you're in Pigeon Forge, you said it, when you're in Pigeon Forge, you got to go to the apple barn, right?
Right.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to walk around, like I call it the plaza, but you know, they actually have a cider mill here. They have a gift shop. You can buy that apple butter we just had. You can buy it here and take it home with you. They got the fritter mixes. You can get that. So it's a really cool place. They got ice cream. We actually had their, we had their apple cider one time. Remember? It was, oh my gosh. Like I said, this is a must stop while you're here. And technically this is not Pigeon Forge, this is Sevierville. But technically across the river there is Pigeon Forge. So, and pretty soon it will be apple season. They're already starting to turn a little bit red. You know, Dawn, we're gonna have to go apple picking again this year. Yeah, so if you're looking for a gift to take back home, this is the place to be. Yeah, so they have apple butter gift boxes, 2 pints for $16. And you can just grab one and take with you. Here's a 4-pack of apple butter. Comes in that convenient little carry-in case. And this here is 1 box of apple fritter mix, 2 half pints of apple butter for $17.98.
This looks like a delicious apple. He's really heavy.
He's actually kind of cute, ain't he?
He's cute.
What are you girls up to?
It's either a cutting board or a paddle.
Oh boy. A little apple cider, apple butter. You got some spices in there. A little coffee mug. Looks like there's some mixes in there. They got fried apple pies right next door. They also have some apple cider. And got some donuts over there and apple pies and all kinds of goodness. This is where they fill the cider at. And bottle their own cider. Oh, they have frozen apple cider. So what you do is you buy one of these, you pack it in the cooler to help keep everything cold until you make it home. And then you'll have some cider. And yeah, this is the place to come for apple cider for sure. Barbecue sauces. And then they have jellies and jams. You got peach butter. You got blackberry syrup. That's a lot of apple butter for $13. Pretty soon it's going to be apple season, and I can't wait. I love going out and picking apples right off the tree. We got some really cool Christmas decorations, keychains. You know how bad I want a fried apple pie, but we're so full from lunch. In fact, we'll probably even skip dinner and just go with a snack because they feed you to death. So anyways, got the cider house here, and then they got a little candy shop. We'll go and check out the candy shop. Yeah, I got assorted taffy. Wow, that's quite heavy. Yeah. And check out all the different flavors of taffy they have. No sampling, please. All these trees are just caked with apples. Candles and Christmas. Now, that used to be a bike at one time. Not much left of it. You can't see the seat. It's right off the edge of the river here. Yeah, Dawn, there's a bike over here.
Yeah, I know, I've seen that. Must have washed ashore.
Oh, the water's so clear, you can see all the way to the bottom. Yeah.
The bird. I got the bird on my shirt.
Oh, the heron?
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful little wildflowers down here too. Yeah, but we need to walk. We need to walk off that
Some of
that lunch. It's. So you wanted to go up to Walker.
To Walker.
Okay. So what Walker is? It's technically a overnight cabin community that's perched way up on the mountaintop. A lot of it was destroyed during the wildfires, and you like to go up there every now and then, take a look at the different
just
cabins.
Check it out.
Well, you worked up there for
Yes.
a while, and we should go up there to see the progress of those cabins being rebuilt. And
A lot of them should be up by now, I think.
but I think one of the biggest reasons why I like going up there is the views up there.
The views are
amazing.
amazing.
They are. So what we're doing is a little drive up there. We'll show you some cabins, some Smoky Mountain cabins, and
my sister can see where I used to work up there.
yeah.
The views
So
are amazing.
Denise can. I don't think you've ever took you up the Walker. So let's go do that. We gotta drive up the side of the mountain first.
Oh, God.
So it looks like we might have a little bit of rain coming. And that's the back entrance there to Dollywood. And we're on Upper Middle Creek Road, heading towards Walker. Beautiful little country drive out here. A lot of turkey, a lot of deer.
There's turkeys out there now.
Oh, you see the turkeys?
Yeah, in the yard.
And then bear. There's a lot of bear around here too, so you have to look out for all them. And this little cabin you see off to the right here, my dad almost bought that cabin at one time for an overnight rental, but it was because it was too close to the busy road, he decided not to. Oh, this is Walker right here, and it's quite steep. And
One way in and
it's
one
one
way
way
out.
in, one way out. And that was a problem during the wildfires because
2016.
there was a lot of folks trying to get off the mountain, and the road was covered in fire. Here we go. We're going straight up the side of the mountain now. Mostly it's all overnight rental cabins up here. And there's Dollywood cabins. Every cabin company has a cabin or two on this mountain. There's timber tops there, and my ears are already popping. And we're almost to the top of this ridge. There's two different ridges up here, and this is one of the two. And then during the wildfires, there was only one cabin or two cabins that survived up here.
Yep. Wow. The view is amazing.
Yeah.
They did rebuild a lot of them since I've been up here last. Some are still under remodel.
The last time we were up here, these cabins were not even here. And that one there's being freshly built. And that's Sevierville down there. That water tower is the Sevierville water tower. I won't get too close to it, but that's bear scat over there. So there's definitely bears up here on this ridge. So you remember this area quite well.
Very well.
And we came up here after the fires, and this was all foundations.
It was all foundation.
And then you remembered what the cabins looked like before that.
Yes.
And now the cabins are back. I think some of them are probably built a little better than they were probably back then, right?
And this is my views every day. I got to see that.
Yeah. All kinds of stuff up
Sounds like
here.
a woodpecker, don't it?
It does sound like a woodpecker. But I'm glad that the cabins are coming back.
Yeah. Nice to see rebuild.
Yeah. If you've been following us on this channel, you would have seen the progression over the last 5 years with these cabins. And now we're going to go on that other ridge over there. That's where we're heading next, right?
Yep.
Heading next.
Whew.
There you go. There's some views for you there.
Oh yeah, it's just gorgeous up here. You had pretty much a 360 view of everything up here.
Yeah, we're gonna pull off over
Now
here.
look at that view.
So this cabin here still hasn't been rebuilt since the fire. So let's go ahead and take a look at this foundation. And there's still foundations up here that have not been rebuilt. Yeah, so this foundation still hasn't been rebuilt from the fire.
The clouds are looking hazy now.
But look at the view that it has. Absolutely amazing. That's where we came from. That's where we were last. And now we're on the next ridge over. And you can see Bluff Mountain in the background. And looks like Pigeon Forge. Well, it's raining on Pigeon Forge at the moment. And so there's the big cross on the center of the screen. Over there, you can see the Ripken baseball water tower straight ahead. And Pigeon Forge is just below that, and below that is Dollywood. Yeah, that tree has grown up in the foundation. You can still see where the plastic was burnt during the fire. And little pieces of metal, maybe like the roof, still embedded in the blacktop. And we have video in our library. I'll put links in the description below if you want to watch those, where we came right after the fire. And I believe this one, especially this foundation behind us, you can still see it was still smoking, and you could still see like the appliances and stuff, you know. And if I'm not mistaken, there was another foundation, yeah, right here also. And the next time we come up here, they might have a cabin here. They might have 2 new cabins, you know, because it has beautiful views. I can't see that someone's not going. Now, it's kind of hard to show on my camera, but I kind of see our house from here, or at least roughly where our house is at.
You drop anything like your drink down this hill, you got to drive down and get it.
Definitely rent a cabin. You know, the views are amazing. You wake up every morning to it. And if you get the right one that overlooks Pigeon Forge, you can see Pigeon Forge lit up at night. It's amazing. It really is. We stayed up here in a cabin called Champions Run. It was.
But it's on the other side.
Yeah, it's on the other side. And the cabin was amazing. In fact, we had a view of Dollywood below us. We could actually watch the roller coaster.
See the eagle.
But at night, it was hard to find your way up to it. You know, everybody wants to get off the mountain before that rain comes here. In fact, it's thundering. Here comes the rain. Got off the mountain just in time, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
It can get slick coming down the side of that night. It can get dangerous.
I enjoyed my day. It was nice yesterday to go up to Walker and enjoy the sights.
But folks, that's going to do it for today. Here in the Great Smoky Mountains, if you guys like this vlog, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't, please subscribe so you don't miss these upcoming Smoky Mountain adventures. And until next time.
Thanks for watching.
Bye,
everyone.